Namaskar, Mumbai. It is amazing to know that the entire world has tuned into us this evening. You know, we can be so proud of this movement, the largest cause-based festival in world history. Today, global citizens, artists, world leaders have mobilized across the globe. This is a historic moment as Maharashtrians continue to show the world we are true global citizens, connected by a common bond of humanity and, as the pandemic has shown, to a common fate. Nothing demonstrates a collective fate more than the perils of climate change we all face today. In the middle of a global pandemic where an impending economic downturn is upon us, it goes without saying that these are indeed unprecedented times. Are we becoming like the lost generation who would be responsible for the decline of globalization? Or do we redefine collective human effort for the progress and welfare of our mankind? To start with, let us remind ourselves every day that to get to a point of inflection and to ensure a paradigm shift takes place in our battle against climate change, we need to make a continuous effort to realize and instill a mindset within the people. We have to realize that we have not inherited lands and resources from our ancestors, but have borrowed it from our future generations. While rapid industrialization and urbanization have greatly benefited Maharashtra's economy, it has also rendered us more vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. From our 720-kilometer coastline that protects us from cyclones to our historic 750-kilometer-long Western Ghats, the Sahyadris, our state's diverse natural heritage is at risk, making our 112 million citizens exceedingly vulnerable to the impacts of anthropogenic climate change. Maharashtra has seen a staggering 7-fold increase in droughts and a 6-fold increase in the frequency of extreme flood events since 1960. In the last year alone, the state has borne climate-related expenses of over 14,000 crores, almost $2 billion, due to increased natural disasters. This just reinforces the bleak reality that climate change is the greatest iniquity. The most affected are the ones least responsible. In Maharashtra, we're taking this climate action movement to the people. We're talking about climate action with them and not at them. We're creating a movement by involving local administrators and our civil society. The idea is simple. We have turned back in time to bring forward the idea of protecting the 5 elements of nature, namely Bhumi, that is earth, Vayu, air, Jala, water, Urja, energy, and Akash, that is space. We call this movement Maji Vasundhara. In our first year of the Maji Vasundhara Abhiyan, we have planted over 2.1 million trees, implemented thousands of rainwater harvesting facilities, cleaned over 775 water bodies, installed 1.2 million LED lights, set up over 736 biogas units, 701 solar pumps, and 104 charging points for electric vehicles. Our collective efforts have resulted in the state saving over 11,145 million liters of water. Taking this local action to the global stage to inspire action in the global south is also our mission. We have decided that 43 cities of Maharashtra, representing a floating population of 65 million people, will sign up for the Race to Zero. To ensure a green mass transit system, nearly 50% of our public fleet will be electric before 2025. I repeat that the time to act is now. At this point in time, Mumbai's public bus services are plying about 386 electric buses, emission-free and sound-free. We will be adding another 2,100 electric buses to this fleet by 2023. We also realize that leadership from women is extremely essential to address climate change. To ensure greater participation, Mumbai will work with C40, Women for